Latin American companies have so much potential and they must exhaust all ways of getting into the global market at the lowest possible cost. This means that they can actually penetrate markets from Europe and Asia without actually setting up shops in the aforementioned regions. A good way to do this is for Latin American companies to address their kinds of markets properly. For example, if they want to target non-Spanish speaking markets, then they must have their websites translated the main language of their target audience. Then, they must also create ample content for their non-Spanish speaking customers so that these potential clients will just as easily check out their informative websites and get interested in buying. The global market can easily double or triple the sales of Latin American companies, and this can even launch a global Latin American brand if done intuitively. Furthermore, penetrating the global market through the social networking sites is just as good as making your brand or company known through word of mouth, which is by far the most effective and most reliable way to make your product popular. There are many organizations that are for profit or not that have become successful in this manner. Using these social networking sites is like getting the word across in a matter of weeks, days, or even hours. The only thing about using the internet for marketing is that you have to be super creative and beat out many other competitors who do the same. Also, most successful organizations or movements, whether for profit or not, launched marketing campaigns that are sometimes cryptic and mysterious and involved people of a particular network. When the word about a product, for example, reached a good many, that's the time Latin American companies should publicly launch the product or should resort to advertisement on TV and on the airwaves to make a campaign more popular. This can actually save more money than doing things traditionally. Latin American companies can also tap the talent of search engine optimizers in starting a campaign that will spread like wildfire over social networking sites. These SEO companies can create press releases relentlessly every week to get your brand or your company known even before you launch it. Most companies nowadays are already operating successfully prior to being launched in new markets. As a result, there are two levels of patrons, and those are the grassroots clients and the online customers. Launching Latin American companies through the help of social networking sites is a good way to make companies known globally. Also, these social networking sites are just about the most human or soulful things about the internet where true people connect and are just waiting to grab at new and relevant things that come their way. Furthermore, while Latin American companies are quite traditional in nature, they must also connect with non-Spanish speaking clients, and a good way is to have English or French translations of their websites. This will instantly increase their potential clients and eventually help their companies be able to compete globally.